Hello and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. It's been a week. I took Saturday off. My mom took my kids, and my wife and I just wanted to relax and do nothing. So let's get into it. Let's see here. Where were we last time? We were in this new expansion zone. We just finished a quest to find this camp right here, and I believe this is the next guy that we need to talk to. Art. I think that's what I was calling him. At the end of our hope. Lord Art seems loath to forego any opportunity to locate the heretic's finding place. He has the right of it, Mistress Tanky. Whatever remains of the heretic's trail will be gone with the next snowfall, but we cannot very well leave out our friend out here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp. Jesus, a lot of stuff going on. For signs of the attack. Should you pick up the heretic's trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. All right. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Rest assured, we will not be far behind. And thank you. All right, quest accepted. Now, where do we go? All right, like it wants us to go north, so let's head up that way. Let's see here. Ooh, wow. I can't tell if that's ice or water. I would assume ice, and this whole area is like frozen over, but we'll find out. How do I get down from here without taking fall damage? There we go. And it is ice. It doesn't have ice physics. Alright, here we go. I think that's the spot right up there. Fresh footprints. Alright, we're going to be synced down to level 52. The tracks continue north. Duty commenced. Alright, we have 29 minutes to find the hiding place. I suspect this won't be terribly difficult. Continue north. Can we mount here? No. Alright, there's some more footprints. And more north. Oh, we got a got an ad. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to play here. There we go. I felt like that stun was off the global cooldown there for a second. Usually when I hit that button, it takes a round. Oh, we got some friends. Hallowed ground. Oh. I don't even know where that spell came from. Oh, got some more coming in. A spineless one. He has no level. That's interesting. Oh, he's got a lot of hit points though. Must be like a named one or something. He fully resists stun and he runs. Follow the fleeing heretic. Is he gonna lead me all the way back to their base? Hilarious. Can't get close enough to him to stun him. There we go. Where is he taking me? There we go. Kind of caught some, caught up on him so we can do some more damage. Oh, this must be their, hideout. This guy has some strength if he can live this long without, I'm dying. Oh, he's going down the stairs. Oh, it's a party. Well, let's kill this spineless guy first. Caster next. Oh, there's two casters. This one looks like a healer, so hard to get a good camera angle for this. Yeah, the other guy's like a mage, and that one was the healer. There we go. We should just cleave these other two guys down without much effort. This guy's got some hit points too. Wonder why they gave these guys the unknown level versus the actual level. There we go. Destination. Duty complete. Oh, cutscene. Oh, it's that lady. That was cool.
Looking for me, I presume.
Ah, the child who glimpsed the truth.
No, it cannot be.
She cameth unto me, as didst thou. Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo. The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us. and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found, but I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr.
No idea. I'm gonna remember how to say that name.
And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were and should ever be.
I can't really blink like she's like tired. All right. What will you say? Killing civilians won't bring them together. What of the innocents who died when you attacked the Foundation? Let's go with this one.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Interesting. Guy has chainmail on his ears. Mistress Tanky. Sorry. Mistress Tanky, praise Halone. You are alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we were too late. So they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. 'Tis a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt our foes a telling blow this day, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. All right. Well, it's pretty easy. Establishing an outpost in so remote location could not have been easy. Tenacious devils. Alright, it looks like we've completed at the end of our hope. And we get another 100k experience. Pretty nice. Alright, what do you got for us, Mr. Art? Or get in the way, Mr. Pet. Knights be not proud. Lord Art would rather not linger without cause. The knights have matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, after tracking heretics across malms of ice and snow, I would say you're due for a few hours of rest next to a warm fire. Alright, it looks like we need to head back to the town over here. Looks like there's a town over this way too, so that's pretty interesting. Or at least like an inn maybe? I don't know, a settlement. A repair and a chocobo. Alright, where is Mr. Redwald? What the hell is that? What? That is awesome. That's pretty awesome, I must say. Alright. Redwald. Lord Art, Mistress Tanky, full glad I am to see both of you hale and healthy. What news? You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive by the fury? I believe we had made great strides toward purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father and the Holy See. As will I, Lord Art. May it serve to remind our superiors what House Durin, Dare, and Fortemps could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest? We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Mistress Tanky have accomplished far more than I thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwall. We thank you for your hospitality. All right. That has some interesting armor. Alright, speak with Art at the Fortemps Manor. So we need to get back to Ishgard. I think Foundation is the correct one we want to take. That is like the sub-zone, I guess, to the city. And then I believe we can take the Aethernet here to the last vigil, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's right here. There we go. Need to speak to the Fortemps God. Yes, let's go inside the manor. Alright, Mr. Art, what do you got for us today? Mistress Tanky, I would speak plain. From the first I questioned your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I now realize rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beggar belief. But Hushafont swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. And duly listened, because all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him, and to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. What? That's just like a truth bomb to drop on you right there. Is Harshiphant his half-brother? I'm so confused. At Camp River's Meet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone, an onerous task fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of Izoria, an honored guest of House Fortemps, my new comrade in arms, Harshiphant's dear friend. I told myself it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. What the fuck? Jesus, guy's a dick. Yet you accomplished the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell a tale. Plainly, Harshiphant had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks my own weakness, but I will not doubt you again, Mistress Tanky. On that you have my word. And he curtsies. What the? I mean, jeez. All right, knights be proud, and we get a materia, and these look like the caster versions. I think we got the melee ones last time, so I'm gonna go with critical hit. Might come in handy at some point in time. All right, another 100k experience. And I guess the next quest comes from the steward. Divine Intervention. Fordham Stewart looks as though he has something to say. Ah, Mistress Tanky, my lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Art and Lord Emma. If you would remain here for a moment. Alright, cutscene time.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Imanalane's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Fortemps. You've won us much honor, my friend.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What? Explain.
Surprise Pikachu. The expressions on the main character are just hilarious.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Grinno.
Sir Grinno is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Alright, so I guess our friends are being detained, and I'm guessing we're gonna go rescue them. Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed. Men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House Zimmel is manipulating Sir Grenu. I've already forgot how to say it. For he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us, no? If we prove their innocence, cannot prove their innocence, you would do well to speak to Sir Almeric at the congregation of our knights most heavenly. He will know more of these charges. All right. Speak with Almeric. Let's see, where is this guy? Looks like he's in the other zone. Can we... Let me see here. Can we click on that one? He is up there. That is the Forgotten Knight. Oh, the music is so nice in this game. Oh, there's Harshafont, Almeric, Lucia. Everybody's here. I'm gonna stand on the table. Come on. There we go. It has been too long, Yurdi. Would that a visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alphino and Mistress Tartu. Alright, take it. Word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I know not which is more ludicrous, these charges or the flying feathered whale. Sir Grin, as I'm going to call him because I forgot how to say it, accusations are baseless. I have no doubt refuting them will be difficult. However, as he is a knight of the Heavensward, I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeccable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. I thought this guy was like number 2. After all the Scions have done, routing their heretics and defeating Shiva and helping us defend the steps of faith and drive back the Draconian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand trial by combat. Alright, I'm liking this, where this is headed. But of course, in a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphinaud and Mistress Tartu would be expected to face Sir Grin and a second of his choosing, another knight of the Heavensward, most like. 2 of them by the Fury. That can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphinaud's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he'll have no choice but to participate. But Mistress Tartu, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Least you doubt I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord Heshafont. But all here present know you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap the realm at large. Oh, so I get to go kill some knight? This sounds fun. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alphanode at once and inform him of our intentions. Yuri, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then, my friend. Alright, trial by combat. Here we go. How do we go do this? Speak with Hashrafont in the pillars. So where are the pillars? The pillars are over there. Tribunal. Man, we're not even here a day and we're already like doing trial by combat. There's Oshafont. Listen carefully, Yuri. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with law, they will be asked to restate their request for trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mistress Tatur's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the looks on Sir Gren's face when he sees his true opponent. 'Twill be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud, and you will wonder how you could ever have been contrived to doubt yourself. Now are you ready? Alright, level sync to 52. Some shady back room.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grino, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
His voice does not match his face.
Let the accused step forward. Alfino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alfino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge and claim my right to trial by combat.
I forgot they changed his voice.
I, Tataru Taru, am innocent of this charge. But I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
What the hell is that? Oh, he's got like a bridge that comes out. I guess it's a small arena to fight in.
render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
Oh, he's got a book. What's he gonna do with that book? Class for these guys. Alright. I guess there's a loading screen for this. It's the world's longest loading screen. There we go. Alright. Oh, and of course it takes off my iron will, because why not, right?
I have my pride.
Oh, I guess they are, like, focused on him. Let's see, where's the taunt? Oh, he's got a chain and everything. What? He's not in trouble. He's just, I can't taunt. I don't know, understand this.
I've got you now. Down with you!
These guys got some cool abilities. I don't know what's going on here. No, I can't stun him. He's fully resists. What is it? Fight or flight? Go, drop that one.
Hells take you!
Let's see here. I guess those are dragoons, maybe? Oh, Alphanode is a healer. Well, isn't that convenient? Isn't that convenient? Oh, there's my taunt. There it is. Duty complete. Oh, they didn't kill him. They, I mean, we won. The Fury has spoken. Alphanu, Levenu, and Tataru Tatur, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners accused go forth in peace. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks as always. Why didn't we kill them? This is not like a trial by combat to the death. I just feel like these two guys are going to be issues later on. Alright. Oh, Chiffon, what do you got for me? By the Fury, what a splendid victory. To see how you strove in the face of adversity, two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seemed only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. All right. With it, you may summon a black chocobo fully trained and ready to fly. Ooh, did we just get flight? This guy, look at him. Nice. Magnificent is she not, strong yet sleek, elegant and eager. What say you, Yurdi? Will you take her for us, for your steed? Alright, what does this guy want? Lord Hoshifont, chocobos are prohibited in the supreme sacred tribunal of the Hellonic Inquisitorial Doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. That's funny. Alright, Divine Intervention finished. We get a black chocobo whistle and an aether compass. I don't know what that is. He failed to mention an aether compass in the aether current events now accessible. Current events. You have attained a black chocobo. When riding this mount, you will have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. To fly in a given region, you must first find and attune all local aether currents. In order to attune some aether currents, you will need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered via exploration. To aid you in this endeavor, you have also obtained an aether compass, which will provide you with the bearing and distance to the nearest aether current upon use. Should you lose this compass, you may speak with Gablori at the Forgotten Knight for obtain another. To review your progress, select travel from the main menu, travel followed by aether currents. Alright. I guess that's a new mechanic that we get to experiment with. And another 100,000 experience. So I think it was character? No. Travel. There's a whole new window. Alright, aether currents. What is this? We got nothing, okay. Alright. Hoshifont, what do you got for us? Disclosure. Lord Hoshifont thinks you could do well with a well-deserved rest. Alright. Looks like we're gonna level up on this one. Black chocobos are all well good, but the true reward for your efforts is exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of a certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to full Tom's manor. The Count has done so already and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. All right. Back to Eddie Guerrero. Let's see here. Where are we at? I think we can do that like last visual, right? And right over here. Let's see, is that like an actual compass in our inventory? What is this? Puff of darkness. A minion. Okay, I don't know where that came from. Alright, black chocobo whistle. You can now sound some of the black chocobo. Okay, we'll have to do that when we get outside. I think we're good. I literally have... This game is so good with inventory, I don't think I've sold anything the entire time I've played it. So... like maybe a few like random things just to mess around, but like I haven't had to do any inventory management at all, really. Halone smiles on us yet again, Mistress Tanky, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess, I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess. You understand, I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a bit of habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting 2 of Heavensward while the city's elite looked on. By the Fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. Oh, someone's knocking at the door. My lord! Another steward interrupting. This guy. We have just received a message from the vault. His Eminence, the Archbishop, requests the presence of Mistress Tanky. An invitation from the Archbishop? What an honor. A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you would be wise not to delay. Go, Mistress Tanky, we shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him, and he will escort you inside. Alright. So I guess we have to track our way back over there. Alright, where are we headed? We are going up that way. Does not look like there is actually a teleporter, so I guess we're gonna have to run up there. Let's turn on our sprint. This irregular tombstone. Okay, I don't know why I have these. Antique helm. What? A lot of junk in my inventory. Alright, the priestess. We are honored to receive you, Mistress Tanky. This way, please. Oh, there's Elmric.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thorin VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate, but as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence,
This guy's jelly.
As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Just everybody leaves?
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now tell me, young lady, what do you know of the Ascians? Much and more, I shouldn't wonder.
Or that surprised Pikachu face.
You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even. Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power, that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
The cutscene they showed of this guy earlier on, in the previous, made it look like he was in league with them. It's kind of interesting. All right, let's go speak with Alphino. I think we can just run down here. Man, this game has a lot of story. I noticed there's like 70 plus quests just for this expansion to do the story, and then about the same for each of the other expansions. It's pretty crazy. All right, Alphino.
There you are. I confess I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you? Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
I just noticed my camera's like cutting my head off while I sit up straight.
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate!
Oh shit, he's still alive.
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orchefon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauburn.
Rauburn. All right. Disclosure complete. Lucky number 7. And we've leveled up to 55. Wow. And we got an achievement. What is it for? Alright, it's just for completing that quest. Okay. Interesting. Alright, Alphino, what do you got? Flame General Affairs. Alphino wishes to share his plan for action for rescuing Rabon. Though this situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Uldal without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose we visit Limsa Lamnosa. Ah, you heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in a trade negotiations between House Fortemps and the Lomnician Consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to Admiral presented itself. I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we have yet another stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Rabon. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her, expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Xanthiel at the Bulwark Hall. On the lower decks, he will admit you to the bridge. Alright. Back to the homeland. So, let's see here. We need to go to Limsa. So that's way over here. We gotta go up 2, I think. Anosia. And there we go. Sweet. The lower decks. Oh, jeez. Oh, good. The chat is definitely spicy. All right. Where are we headed? Over here. Very spicy chat in this zone. Wow. Not something I expected. Jeez. Alright, Xanthiel. The Admiral has been expecting you. Say the word, and I will take you to her. Yes. Oh, cutscene.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
I changed her voice too.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
That's a good one. Since he lost his hand.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah... Could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Rauban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Rauban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Rauban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
All right. I was almost certain he was dead after that epic cutscene of him berserker raging. Rabon's survival is vital to the Azorian Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Uldal to spell the end of the Alliance and war. Like as not, if there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take the responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphino. By the way of a first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Reverend's Toll, working in a kitchen. Interesting. Alright, speak with the Doman contact in Reverend's Toll. So we need to go to Cotharis. No. Not Cotharis. Where is it? Black Shroud? And it's been a while since we've been there. Thanalan. No. Wardana. There we go. There we go. It's Flame General Affairs. Oh, we got our first level 51 quest, I think. All the other ones were level 50. Alright. So, let's see, what do we got going on here? brass blades. It looked like they took over our headquarters. That guy's over there. What the hell? What? Look at this mount. Holy crap, it's like a centaur with wings. Holy crap. I swear, this game has some crazy shit. Alright. Let's go down the hall. I guess we didn't go down the hall far enough. Doesn't look like we can go back there. Oh, it's upstairs. Okay. Didn't see that little arrow. Let's see here. Gets around here. I didn't realize this building was so large. Let's see. Hi, Guri. Mistress Yerdi, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in flesh, words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the rising stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in reverence toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we, Adomans, do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within power to aid you. Alright, Flame General Affairs. Alright. Quest complete. That was easy. In search of rubble. She is eager to assist you. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsa that you were searching for General Rabon. As the Admiral would have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in Mara something pit. At the same juncture, Yu Has and the 3rd unit were observed leaving the Rising Stone. This cannot be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join in the hunt, pray seek out Dware at the High Bridge where I am bound. Where to I am bound. Alright, High Bridge. Where's that at? Let's just go to the map here. High Bridge, Thanalan, High Bridge over there, Camp Drybone. Alright. And let's get out our black chocobo and see what that thing looks like, since we have not had the opportunity to use him yet. Mount Guide, Granny, Edge Attack, Black Chocobo. Summon. Alright, what's this guy look like? Oh, he's pretty epic. He has no wings. Alright. Let's see here. High Bridge. What an odd place to execute somebody. Maybe they're trying to lure me out or something like that. Some kind of trap. Alright. This feels like a pretty quick mount, too. Where? I have been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. His men are bound for Halatala. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hozan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. I have no idea where that is. South Shroud, maybe? East Shroud? What? South Shroud. Speak with Hozan. Okay, he's over there. Okay, that is in the southern part of the zone. There we go. Just fly our way over there. Man, this is getting exciting. Hopefully we can rescue... What the hell is that? It's like UFOs in this game. This is like a random bug flying by. That's crazy. Alright. Hozan? Yeah, for us, Hozan. You come at a good time, my friends, but moments ago the traitor Ilbard arrived and entered Halatali. From this, we may be certain General Rabon is being held within. Alright, in search of Rabon, complete. Keeping the flame alive. Hozan would brief you on the mission to rescue Rabon. There is no time to lose. General Alderman may be What? General Alden? Executed at any moment. Maybe that's his last name. We just always call him Rabon. You must enter and free him from his captors. Please see to your preparations. When you're ready, proceed. You'll be one of your own company will accompany you inside. All right. Speak with Hozan. Keeping the flame alive. Level sync. Proceed. Oh, I guess they send us into the dungeon level synced. Interesting. Oh, our friend with the knives.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphinaud, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Ralban is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Daware and Higiri with you.
Daware. Giri.
With me!
All right. All right. I don't know if I did this dungeon. Oh, come think of it, I don't remember it. All right, Crystal Brave. One. There we go. There we go. There, perfect.
Away with you!
DPS is not that great. Alright. They're dead? Alright, let's sprint our way up here. Is this like 3 of them? 2 of them? Let's see if we can get more. Oh. I want to try to drag them all down here. I guess the next ones didn't spawn yet. Or they only got like 4 dudes guarding this guy. Alright, see if I can taunt that guy. Yeah, I'm guessing they
Leave this to me.
don't spawn yet. Alright, this guy's dead. Where are we going in here? Guess this way. Oh. Yeah, it's a trap. It's a trap. Hand of, or Hall of the Kupari? The general, but where are his captors? I miss the like of this general. You came. Oh, he's got some kind of thing on him. Oh, his arm. He is bound by some manner of magitech device, yet I dare not force it open. It may be well booby-trapped. I've heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will but not be necessary. Pray, do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly unto Blossom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. This guy is like creepy. Oh, he's throwing some poison down over there. Alright, I don't know what's going on. Iron cell, I guess we break that. Leave me. Save yourselves. We cannot let them escape. Force the gate. Alright, let's do fight or flight. Or flight? Fight or flight, yeah. I think that gives me like a little damage bonus for a little bit. There we go. Alright, where'd that little shithead go? Down this way? I don't know. No? I guess back up here. Oh, there we go. There's some Heberic jams. Alright. Cleave these two down. I love the way the Paladin spell effects look. Very flashy. It's kind of cool. Thanks for joining, Alphano. Oh, there's another one over here. Thought that one died. There we go. Guess the poison's not that strong. I mean, I'm not, like, literally not taking that much damage. Hall of the Provocateurs. Well, there's the source right up there. Or some kind of source to it. Yep, there's multiple. Humming Atomizer. There we go. Do another fight or flight. Hopefully we can cleave this down. Go. It's moving to single target damage. I'm taking it's taking less damage. Can I target this thing? There we go. Alright. That takes care of the mist. Alright, there's a zone line right there. Next, to find the key and free him. Oh, there's a bunch of dudes over here. Let's go, Alright, we're gonna kill the Conjurer, I suppose. Oh, wow, they're just going straight for you, Alphano. Alright, let's get the Conjurer. Shot her down. There we go. Oh, she's healing herself now. Come on, stun. There we go. Kill the archer next. Go, and yeah, I'm doing like, I feel like I'm doing way less damage now. I don't know, I haven't upgraded my gear in so long though, so probably woefully under geared for this. There we go. This guy's got some hit points, I'll tell you what. Oh, there's the identification key. Got it. You obtained the identification key. The key, ticket to Ramal. I think it was this way. And yeah, we came all the way back through the whole entire dungeon. So I just need to run back up here. think we can drop off, like, right over there. Because that's where we need to go. So that might be a shortcut. It is. Alright. Interacting. We're gonna have to get this guy like a robot arm or something. My thanks. Slowly, General. You are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known what are clever contrivities to the warrior of light. Well done, hero. Oh, shit. At least we can get rid of this jackass and his fidgets. Alright, Ilberd. Alright, let's kill him. You mean to struggle on then? Very well. If you would so stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Oh, he's got a nice sword. Come, scions, let's get this over with. Alright, let's get right here. I think we can, if we're lucky, we can get them all in a single... Oh, we want the Conjurer. That's gotta die. There, I think I'm cleaving all 4 of these guys now. Except that guy who ran off.
I have you now.
I'm not sure what he's doing.
It is nothing.
Not sure what these voices are.
I'm not finished yet.
Oh, okay. It's them from them fighting. I was wondering what that was. He's of the dull blade.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Yeah, I don't think you are, dude. There we go. Perfect. And one more. Ali amigo. Ah, couldn't get the stun off in time. Oh, doesn't matter. He resists stun anyway. There we go. No longer level synced.
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lass, you best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used by the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want, only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland. and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing.
He's not wrong.
If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland?
He's got some crazy eyes right there.
Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
That might be a thumbnail. Oh shit, he's got some vanishing powder, man.
You'll not get away!
Well, I mean, it wasn't really that good of vanishing powder.
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
Oh, they changed his voice too.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
What will you say to Rabal? We stand with you? On your feet, gladiator. The fight is not over. Yeah, man up.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lass.
I didn't think his arm got cut off that high up, though. I thought it was more of a... right around here.
Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Olorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
Interesting twist. I did not see that after that emotional like thing, man. That's crazy if she's still alive. All right, Dewar, what do you got for us? The general is safe. What news about? My lady, the guards have been subdued, as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance, but there's been no further activity. Then Libert and his minions have fled us some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. Dark stranger, Jesus. It's like nothing stops. General, Alden, I presume, and the scions of the Seventh Dawn. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your safety, she bade me direct you steps of the waking sand. Know that Master Urungar, awaits you there, along others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you, General Paladin. If you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage that will make you travel in comfort and safe from prying eyes. And he is like twice the size of everybody else. Come on. Let's see where this ends up. Alright, now we talk to Alphino. I have spoken with Uranger by Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Rabon is in safe hands. Let us make our way to Vesper Bay. Alright, Vesper Bay. Vesper Bay. Oh, that is... southern? Forgotten Springs. I totally forgot where Vesper Bay is. Oh, we get a new ring. Alright, there's Vesper Bay. Outside of Ul'dah. Okay. Okay. I think we have some flying down here, right? Yeah. Perfect. Oh, there's the fat chocobo. Enter the waking sands. Is somebody else gonna be alive? This will be interesting. Where is the waking? Oh, it's over here. All right, waking sands.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Oh, they changed his voice.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
What the fuck? How on earth? I don't even know.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthal, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
What a story.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace, and take your place at her side once more, for her sake, and that of our nation.
Well, the story just got a little bit more interesting. Alright, Alphino, what's the plan? I had not counted on Prioress Dewala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more than present. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raban, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving the matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, Yurdi. Thank you. Keeping the flame alive, complete. Alright, we get to pick a ring. And we're probably going to want this first one, right? Tenacity, vitality, and strength. Magic. All says war or magic. Never mind. I think that's the one we want. Goal break. 20 achievement points. And that is an upgrade. Let's go ahead and extract the magicka from this sword. Or whatever. The augment materia. And we got a Heaven's Eye materia too. Not sure which one that was. Materia 1. Direct hit. Alright, Alphino, to siege or not to siege? Alphino is distracted by a call on his Link Pearl. Tataru, is that you? Yes, General Boone is in safe What? Another assault? Very well. We shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege of the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dwala's claims. That being the case, I propose that we leave Marshal Tarapin and the others to investigate, and we return to haste to Ishgard. Alright, back to Ishgard to fight some dragons. So let's do that. Siege or not to siege. Kotharis. Ishgard Foundation. There we go. And I think, where do we need to go? The pillars. We need to go to Vigil. Aethernet. The last Vigil. Alright. Somewhere over here. Oh, she's outside. Tataru. Ah, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Bone Schult. I would not have bothered you, but the city's awash with rumors of another Dravonian attack, and Lord Hoshafant was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside. You better head in. Well, why aren't you inside? I could have just, like, could have saved us a lot of effort right there. My friend, I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I am sure you are now aware, the Dravonians are once more gathering for war. Mistress Tanky, Master Labru, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought best to have Mistress Tataru contact you by the most direct means available. When the observatorium bell tolls, 'tis a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we be ready for battle. In the case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claim they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gathered once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflict. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice to remain in a besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Alphino. Though we flee to ends of the world, 'twould seem no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her wary defenders must take up spear and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from this storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What do you say, Yurdi? I would stay and fight. Why not? Then fight we shall. Let it never be said we abandon our allies in their hour of need. All right. To siege or not to siege. Complete. And we get 100,000 experience. All right. Alphino, what's the plan? Alphino's way. Alphino is deliberating on how to best proceed. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us meet outside and discuss the path lies before us. Alright. Guess they didn't want to talk in front of their friends. Let's go outside. Alright, Alphino.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the Horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Estinian.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emmerich. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
I'm sure that guy's gonna mess it up for us. That's my thoughts. We have chosen a difficult road, yet even should we succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Emmerich will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vault assurances. Tadurur, I would ask you to remain at Fort Thames Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn means to do all in their power to ensure Ishgard and her people survive. Yes, sir. Alright, enter the seat of the Lord Commander. Oh god, where is this place at? Forgotten Night. Firmalbert. Alright, let's see here. Not here. Oh, there's the Temple Night Guard. You would speak with the Lord Commander? Pray make it quick. Seat of the Lord Commander. Just
I want the
teleport.
defenses of the outer ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Oh, they're here.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors, and unlike those massing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emmerich, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then, carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
All right. Another talk to Alphino. Having secured Sir Almric's support, we may proceed without a fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to dither. History tells us that the Dravonians will attack as soon as their horde reaches critical size. Before that happens, we must needs track down and win over Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parlay with Nidhogg. Jeez, complicated. In short, time is against us. If you are ready, Istane, let us be about our task. All right, Alphino's way complete. Oh, another cutscene. This guy with the big old greatsword is, well, that's a cool sword, I'll tell you what.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
we can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
The hell? What just happened? Did he turn into like a Death Knight or something? What's going on? Alright, Alphino, give me more information. In search of Ice Heart. Alphino would see one final matter before setting forth. It looks like we're gonna get a wind-up Alphino. Sweet. Before we set forth, we must inform Tatu of our plans. Then I shall wait for you at St. Rene's Forum. Tell your friends we may be some time. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that, I need no reminding. Come, Yurdi, let us head back to Fortemps Manor. Alright. Quest accepted. Alright, let's teleport back to the last vigil. Right over here. And I guess we're going inside. Alright, go inside. Our course is set. It may be some time before Yurdi and I return to Ishgard. Well, just be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busy and listening out for news of our lost friends. If anyone can find them, it is you. Farewell for now. Oh boy. Oh, before you go, you must put this on, Alphino. I made it especially. No, I couldn't possibly have. Very well. Oh, you got an armor upgrade. By the 12, it fits perfectly, and the quality is actually rather good. I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework a while. I listen to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills. My thanks. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold. 'Twas at least I could do. Now, I must be getting back to the tavern, or I'll never catch up on all the gossip. Best of luck to you on your journey. Alright. Jeez. Where's this guy? A lot of check boxes. Alright, he's not around here. He's way over there. Steel. Sky Steel. Okay. Gonna teleport up to that guy. And there he is. We got a Estine. You said your farewells then? Aye, we are ready to depart. I suggest we begin our search for Lady Iceheart without delay. Very well, but she will prove an elusive quarry. Where do you intend to start looking? In the absence of any fresh intelligence on Sail's movements, I propose we pick up the trail where we encountered her last at the Cothurian West Highlands. Let us speak with Sir Redwald, was it? As the commander of Falcon's Nest, it is likely he'll know if any heretic activity has been reported in the area. Alright. Speak with Redwald and Falcon's Nest. Short jaunt over there, over the teleporter. Alright. And I believe he's like right over here. Trying to remember. No, he's not. There he is. Mr. Redwald, how are you today? Well, Mistress Tanky, what business brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon. I know, of course, but I do not believe I met this young gentleman. Alphonse Levieux at your service. And you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwald. As I am sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned that the Dravanians gather for another assault. We believe there may be yet a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus, we have come to Falcon's Nest in hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on the heretics' movements. I see. Then you would be best to serve asking directly any of my men. A patrol is due to return from its sweep of surrounding lands at any moment. You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over the remains of the heretic refuge at Gorgain Mills. 'Tis possible they unearthed some information that could be of use to you. Mistress Tanky knows well the place I speak of, for it was she who first discovered it. Let us divide our forces then. I will stay and wait, then return of the patrol, and await the return of the patrol, while the two of you visit the refuge. When I have completed my inquiries, I will join you there. A wise use of our time. Come, Murdy, I'm eager to learn what Sir Redwald's men have found in the heretic's lair. Alright. Oh, so we need to go all the way up there, and... Oh, we don't have flying here. So, let's see what that travel thing was, because we probably need to look at this occurrence, right? Where's my compass thing? Or is it like an ability? Let's see here. Hunting log. Actions. Let's see. Roll, traits, orders, general. Companion, performance, extras. I guess not. Let's see if it's put it in our backpack. So we start our journey way out there. I don't see anything that would look like a compass. Oh, we got a wind up onion night at some point. Alright, where is this compass? Let's see here. Ah, there it is. Protects approximately 100 yalms to the south. Oh, so it's just detecting that one. Okay. Interesting. So I guess we have to just find all the aether teleporters in the zone and then we can fly here. That shouldn't be too difficult, I suppose. Oh, there's a current right there. It's interesting. So if we go back to... There we go. Okay. So... Wow, there's a lot of them in the zone. Okay. So I guess we have to go find all those before we can fly. Oh, that looks like a beast over here. Here, let's help out this group. There we go. Level 50 mob. There we go. We got silver metal, whatever that means. Okay. Looks like we just need to head up this way. Those are some cool looking Paladins or whatever they are. Pretty cool looking. Very interesting zone. All right. So here's this house. There. Oh, there's a current up there too. Okay, we're gonna have to get that before we leave. Expedition leader, Mistress Denke. Our findings, you say? Well, there's something of a tale there. No sooner had we chanced upon a promising-looking sheaf of letters than we were ambushed from the shadows by a great white beast. It would seem the heretics foresaw our coming and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded. And you cannot carry out our duties until the creatures were slain. Oh, we cannot carry out our duties until the creatures were slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcement. Let us deal with these pets ourselves, Yurdi. Alright. How the hell do you get up there? Alright, let's go inside. Oh, they're like polar bears. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Look at these guys. Giant polar bears. Or bear. Exactly the toughest bears. All right. Now, is there a route up? Can we go like this way? No. Because we want to go up to get that current. It's about in here. Is there any kind of... Does not look like it. Alright, expedition leader. The beasts are slain then? My thanks, Mistress Tanky. We may return to our duty without fear of mauling. Alright, looks like we completed In Search of Iceheart. I want to figure this one out real quick. All right, there's a oh, that's how we do it right there. Let's grab that. Over this way. Kind of cheese our way on the ledge. And we'll get attuned. All right. Expedition leader, what do you got? From one heretic to another. The expedition leader has a promising lead to aid in your search for Lady Iceheart. Sounds like a Fortnite character. You wish to track down Lady Iceheart. Is this not so? The records we discovered ere those beasts mauled my comrades appear to be some manner of correspondence. We had not the luxury to pursue their contents more closely, intent as we were surviving on the slot of Flaying Claw, but I'd wager those epistles contain more than friendly salutations betwixt lonely heretics. My interrogation of the patrol proved fruitless. Either we divine some clue from these letters, or we wander the snowfields and pray that the gods lead us in the right direction to the Iceheart's door. 'Tis hardly a choice at all. This guy's kind of lazy. Alright, quest accepted. Let's go collect the letters. There's something glowing right there. There's one page. Here's a second page. And where on earth is page 3? There it is. Alright, expedition leader. Have you recovered much of the heretic's correspondence? There you go, all 3 pages. Splendid. Added to the contributions from Master Leveau and Sir Estienne, we now have more than a dozen letters. What have we here then? Oh, jeez. Every one of these pages is a record of the dealings with the betwixt and the Gorgain Ills heretics and their fellows in Ankh-Afa Amphitheater. There are requests for foodstuffs, clothing, all manner of provisions. Iceheart's follower must yet inhabit the ruins we thought abandoned. Alright, we get materia. We're gonna go with determination. Alright, Alphino. Sounding out the amphitheater. Alphino seems intent on traveling to Ankh-Afan Amphitheater. This is a place where we witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, was it not? If that is our destination, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheater lies on the other side of the treacherous track of ice and snow that cannot be swiftly crossed. Then we must place our faith in the Aethernet. As you may recall, our dear friend Moonbrighta succeeded in recreating the beacon after it had been destroyed by Lady Iceheart. At that time, it was assumed that resultant Aethernet would only be temporarily viable, but that heretic of ordering with symptom regular contact with their brethren at the amphitheater, I'd wager it still functions. I suggest we make for the Aetherite within Snowcloak without delay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Estienne, but we, in the course of mapping the Snowcloak tunnel system, a passage of discovery leading onto the Western Highlands, was it not? Might it be possible for us to reach the Aetherite from this side of the wall? It should. House Durandare posted soldiers at the Western Highlands entrance after the tunnels were cleared, but they will not deny us entry. Alright, where are we headed? Let's see here. Let's look at the map and see what they're saying. Way over there. Alright, we can do that. Speak with Trista Tremble. There's a fate over there. Now, I wonder, maybe I can't fly because I'm using this one. I wonder if I can fly if I use the other one. No, it's just because the mounts, I guess, just the skin. Alright. Looks like we just need to go down this way. Avoid all these mobs. And let's see, it's quite a journey actually. Let's see. There we go. Looks like there's some kind of... Oh, there we go. We revealed the map. I was wondering what that was. There's like some kind of doorway over there to something. And there's this weird little tower up here. And some wolves that looks like they are absolutely emancipated. Like starving. Jeez. Eh, too far. Oh man. Alright, we gotta go down. I don't think I could survive that fall. This looks like a possible way down. We'll see. Oh geez, that's a fall. Come on, there we go. What are these things? A little bit further. Alright, so that's where we need to go, right down there. Oh god. 172 hit points. Alright. There we go. Let's get this current before we talk to them. I don't think I would have ever found it otherwise. Alright. The Dice Chamble. Ah, the guest of House Fortem. Accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels if that your wish. Assuming beacons still function, and we must pray to the 12 it does, we shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva, we should nevertheless prepare for a frosty reception. The heretics will not like to be rejoiced to be appearance of uninvited guests, particular ones of our history. Alright, level sinking down to 53. Oh. Right into the arena. An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Mayhap you should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. Heretic. Dogs of Ishgard. It is not enough that you banish our beloved saint. Will you not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood? Stay your weapons. We come under the flag of parley. We wish only to speak with the Muir mistress, that we might broker a peace. Do you think us fools, boy? It will take more than 100 words to earn our trust. You walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we know all too well what he is capable of. My reputation precedes me. Sigh, they give us little no choice. Come, brothers, may dragon wings bear us to victory. Oh, I guess we gotta kill these guys. I'm going for this one. Man, that Dragoon's got some flashy moves. Oh.
Your guard is down.
The in combat banter is interesting. I'm surprised that it's at a different volume level. Alright, hollow ground. Fight or flight. Oh, jeez. They can turn into Balrogs? I mean... I wish I could turn into a dragon. That's pretty sweet. There we go. Guess it doesn't really help them since they get destroyed. Alright, there's more over here. I want them all to be stacked up. And this mage has to die. There we go. We can cleave these down. Oh jeez, even bigger one.
Focus. Release.
Alright.
Know your folly.
Oh, and we got ads. Should be able to just cleave that one down, since this guy has like massive hit points. There is a mage we should probably kill, since I can't see the hit points of the other guy at the moment. Oh. This guy's trying to knock me off the side here. And he's unstunnable. Alright. Oh. That's a cool move, but didn't help you out there, buddy. Duty complete. They fight like demons. 'Tis death to the remain. 'tis death to remain. Fall back, brothers, retreat to the cinders. I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. Would that we could have questioned one of them. What would you have asked them? We already know. They make for the cinders, so must we. Even should an ambush await us, 'tis certain there will be more heretics to question. To the cinders, you say. I confess the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you had better enlighten us? I suspect it's the heretics' way of referring to the Dreaming Dragon, an island of sorts found amidst the frozen lake of Ashpool. Some 500 years past, 'tis told that the Azure Dragoon of the age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After the savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened unto the point of death and forced into a magicked slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy Sea's sorcerers. Ere long, rain, ash, cinders did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature's length in a shroud of gray. Of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top, but you may have sure I speak true. Fascinating tale. We should make haste of this ashen isle. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. The Dreaming Dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the frozen beast, however, there's another place I would visit first. I am told the convictors have set up camp in Twin Pools. Their leader, Jalot, may have information of use to us. Mayhap you are not familiar with the name either. The convictors are dragon slayers after a fashion, but I'm willing to wager that they encountered their fair share of heretics. If we indeed are walking into a trap, I would learn all of that is to know of our foe. A sound suggestion. Let us speak to these convictors, then temper our haste with measure of caution. Okay, so we need to go all the way over there. Let's do that. Alright, so we didn't come into this place the right way. So I guess we can just follow this ice lake all the way around. And that should get us to where we need to go. Yeah, almost halfway into 55. Sure is picking up a pace now. Let's see, hollowed ground. So if we do, can we drag this to the bar right here? We can. There's all this other stuff. Oh, a lot of interesting little tidbits there. So the city is somewhere over here. Guessing right over there. On the other side of that mountain, maybe. So there's a polar bear. I must admit they look pretty cool. Oh, there's another aether current right there. We're gonna have to grab that. I wonder if there's like a minimum amount you have to get before you can fly, and then there's more you can get to speed up your flying or something. I don't know. Still not able to fly. Let's see what that looks like now. So we have 4 of them. Oh, yeah, we're going the wrong direction. bear sounds faster than it actually is. Alright, Conviction Knights, a Boorish Bowman. And there's another card up there. And there's a Jalont. Well, well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of the Convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lass looks promising. But you'll have a frail look to you about you, boy. I'll give you 3 days ere wilds claim your corpse. I beg your pardon? Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. And who are you to question my... By the Fury! That armor, that lance, the Azure Dragoon himself, graces our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I'm Gentilo, leader of the Convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. May I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you into this our humble camp? Ah, Lady Iceheart, is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. That said, my own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourself. Thank you, we shall. Yurdi and Stein, let us make our way through the camp and see what information can be had. Alright, sounding out the amphitheater complete. Mount speed has increased. Well, that is great. I'm kind of slow. But I think with that, this is a good place to call it for today. We've completed quite a bit. So we're doing good. Saturday, there will be a EverQuest stream of some sort. Either the Dragon Slayer stream series that I've been doing, or maybe some Gnome Regard or something else. I haven't quite decided yet. And there's about 40 videos uploading right now to YouTube. Some Gnome Regard, and some of the replays for the Final Fantasy series and the Dragon Slayer series, and a few guide videos, one for IS Boxer, and I think another one that I haven't edited yet, and then some Minecraft Skybees series videos going up too. So thank you for watching and have a great day or night at this point.